Mesa RV Center, the world's largest RV dealer and #1 Winnebago dealer, announce a Winnebago factory-authorized closeout sale. All 83s must go. Now, for a limited time only, La Mesa RV Center is offering a free generator and a free roof air conditioner on all brand new 83 Winnebagos in stock. Or take it in cash.
Over the last 45 years, La Mesa RV's come so far, but the core values have stayed the same.
Bringing that La Mesa has been around as long as they have is a great accomplishment for any RV business.
You have two types of salespeople, the ones that jump, dealerships back and forth, and the ones that are in one place for a while. And it was a common trend for the salespeople to stay at La Mesa RV, so we got to try it out, and here we are 10 years later.
I came here as a detail manager 28 years ago, relocated twice for the company, and I'm still having fun.
I don't really consider this as a job. I mean, La Mesa is a family.
That's what they strive to impress on the customers, the employees, and everybody involved.
I think it's the culture, the way they treat their employees and the customer, make it a real strong company. What's important for me to make sure that the employees have a good work environment. It starts with the morning meeting, involving them in the plan, setting goals for them, and then really letting them be themselves like my owner lets me be.
They work with you. They don't work against you. If you have a problem, they have the open door policy. It is legitimately an open door. They want to take care of you because they know you as an individual are an important cog in the company.
La Mesa RV rewards the employees who care about the company and the lifestyle.
I've been with La Mesa for 3 years. And the experience is actually exactly what I was told. They talk about family and that it really is like a family, and even though we are, a large company, that's exactly what I've experienced is family.
From the cleaners who clean the units, from the detailers who wax and clean the outside of them. It's not just a one-person show, it's a combination of every single person that you see working for La Mesa that contributes something to the sale of that unit.
They've always tried to make sure that you're happy here, but you're even more happy, at home.
You still have a family, but we also have this La Mesa family. So what I've always tried to do is incorporate my family into this family, and that they understand why you work so hard to take care of people. And I think eventually those values trickle down to your children. I think it's a good life experience.
Once somebody buys a motorhome from us, they are our family. We take care of them. We email them happy birthday. We take care of them in every aspect.
That's what this is all about, family. I've had, travel trailers to boats to motorhomes and back down to fifth wheels and travel trailers.
We're full-time RVers. It's an adventure of how long is it going to take us to get there, or what are we going to see on the way?
I grew up RVing with my family. I just remember those nights where we used to leave at 2 o'clock in the morning. So we used to go ahead and sleep in the RVs just with the excitement, knowing that that engine was going to turn at 2 o'clock in the morning. Our parents were going to, hop in and drive us down the road.
I was the general manager up in Davis, California, up by Sacramento, and then this opportunity came up down here. So we packed the dogs up, the cats, and drove across the country. Spent about 10 days coming across in a motorhome, so it was a great experience. We're in the business, the stories that we get to tell, the experiences to understand what the customers go through.
My earliest memory of an RV is probably when I was 4 or 5, because my grandparents were RVers. I just remember, thinking that it was so strange that there was a house that was so small, but really, really cool. And I think that that's something that I try to incorporate whenever I'm working with people, is understanding why they're doing this, because the reality is you're doing it for fun. You're doing it for those family memories, and I get excited for them because I know they're gonna have those experiences with their grandkids, and I remember being that grandkid and having those experiences too. So it definitely plays a big factor in how I even work day to day.
What I feel that we're providing people is a lifestyle experience with their families that is unlike any other experience that they can have.
When you get an RV, you really do get a lot more than just an RV. You get a lot of moments that you wouldn't necessarily have in any other experience because it's something that you're creating.
Once you hit that road, that's when the experience happens. And you're not sure what the experience is going to be. That's what makes it so intriguing. We know our core values. We know that, we operate within a family environment. So trying to get that to the customer and knowing that when they have an experience that they love, share it with us all because we drive off of that. And then when they have a negative experience, we want them to realize that they can always rely on their family to help them get through that.
We had a customer, his name was Gary, and they took the RV out to the desert and never owned in an RV. He went to the sand dunes. He drove it out into the sand and he buried it all the way down to the chassis. And he called me devastated. And I said, listen, I want you to take a deep breath and we're gonna have a little fun with this, okay? One step after another, the whole family getting involved, have the wife go and hit the jacks, have the kids go and put the wood under the jacks, and at the end of a couple of hours, he called me back and said, unbelievable, we're out, we're having fun, everybody helped out. You're gonna have your good experiences RVing and you're gonna have your interesting experiences RVing.
I'm excited whenever I get the phone call that just says we're having fun, or they email me a picture. I mean, they're excited.
If our main focus is on making the customer happy and sharing good experiences with them to allow them to see the vision, to see the picture of what they want to accomplish and allow themselves permission to do so.
People see our brand, and I like to think that they think of us kind of like a Neiman Marcus or the Nordstroms of RVs, and that we're selling quality product, and more importantly, we've got people working as hard as we can to make their life more pleasant. Most of the times, our customers drive by 5 to 10 dealerships to get to us. And there's something to be said about that. So, don't miss that opportunity to be great because, you may not get it again.
It really is about the core values. When you've had one owner that's owned the company that long, those core values have survived, and it's important to us to keep those core values going. So we work hard at doing that every day with every customer.
When they roll off this dealership and drive off and pump that horn, they're building memory from that day forward. It's exciting. Actually, it's getting me all teary thinking about that.
When we retire, what my plans are is to open up an atlas, put my finger on a page and go to that town.
Every time you look out that window, you're seeing an opportunity for an experience.
As a company, they're family to us. I'll give them whatever I got.
Every time we pass by La Mesa, my son looks up at me and says, I'm gonna work there, Dad. I'm gonna work there. It's pretty amazing. Just because he sees how much excitement, how much joy it brings me. It makes me happy.
There are good people, friendly people here, and a lot of them I wouldn't mind having for family. Don't let them know that.
People buy these things with a purpose, and it's usually the children, or it's usually a family member. And, so when things don't go well, you're really impacting the family. And I think, that speaks to our core values. We want to try to, be the best we can be for them.
Everybody needs to see a little bit of something. This world is so beautiful and so big. You pack once, you have everything that you want for that trip. You sleep in your own bed. You get up in the morning, you can cook your own food. It's a lifestyle, and it's a fun lifestyle.
Like a second home. It has everything: bed, kitchen, shower. I like that. And the great deal I got at La Mesa RV.